Danny Coleman, now what is your role in the Hayride?
I'm the MC for the event and the host of the radio broadcast. I am a drummer and I also do Latin percussion. I am a radio show host of 2 radio programs.
What are those programs?
COAradio.com. I have done Rock on Radio for the last nearly 11 years.
Do you still do Rock on Radio?
I still do every Sunday night at 7 o'clock on COAradio.com.
Very cool.
And I just began a new program every Monday evening on WWFM 89.1 HD2 Radio.
Yeah.
Called Danny Coleman's Got the Blues, where I do an hour of blues music.
That's great.
And feature certain local artists,
Yeah.
some of the old masters and the new shredders. And that's Monday nights. That's on terrestrial radio and online at jazzon2.org.
How did you get involved with emceeing radio?
It's kind of a long story. I was a UPS driver for 20 years.
I have no idea where UPS driver to radio host is going to go.
Listen to this. I've always had an interest in radio. I went to broadcasting school. I took a year off out of high school, then I went to broadcasting school.
Okay.
And I already had a full-time job at the time, working for the Wall Street Journal. And then as life would take it, I got married and I needed a little bit more cash to support my family, so I became a UPS driver.
Yeah.
Which I did faithfully for 20 years.
Yeah.
Until one morning I woke up and couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
So at the age of 46, I had to reinvent myself.
Now I have a question. This entire time, were you playing music?
No.
No. Okay. All right.
I was playing music in my basement. I wasn't still playing it out.
Got it. Okay. All right. So you're playing music, but just with your, in your
Myself,
basement, you're
yeah.
jamming. Right.
Mm-hmm.
The UPS thing has kind of come to an end. And then, yeah.
I had to reinvent myself because I lost my job due to a back injury
Okay.
that struck me out of nowhere. I saw an ad on Craigslist, believe it or not, that said radio show hosts / ideas wanted.
Huh.
And I pitched the idea of Rock on Radio, which would feature local indie artists who are unsigned and give them a platform for them to get their music heard. So I remember I was at a church carnival and a classmate of mine, she came up to me and said, "Listen." I said, "To what?" She said, "Listen." And my band was on the radio. One of the wheels of chance there,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
radio playing, and
Yeah.
my band was on the radio. Well, I got from head to toe, I was just goosebumps.
Lit you up. Yeah.
And I thought to myself, wow. So when I had to reinvent myself, I thought, well, if I felt that way, everybody's thrilled to be on the radio
Yeah.
or television.
Yeah.
Why
That's a
not
good sign.
give people a shot?
Right.
Now's the time.
Right. Right.
I was 46 years old. I had to reinvent myself.
That's really cool.
And
And so you just pitched this idea.
And I pitched the idea and they bought it. And once a week I began doing Rock on Radio. And because of that,
Yeah.
I got a gig writing for the local paper, the local music column. I did
Yeah.
that for 4.5 years as a freelancer.
Yeah.
And I was getting more and more and more. I was asked to MC events, charitable events, CD release parties,
Right.
music events. And when this came up with Al, we talked about it and he was all for it. To see the people sing along and to see the way it's presented and the love, I guess,
Yeah.
the love that they have of the music and for what Al has done to bring it together,
Right.
is really, 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 it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Is there a particular song or performer that you think is really, I'm sure you love them all, but is there someone that stands out to you?
I believe it actually, and I think you'll be talking to her, Amy.
Yeah. Okay.
Amy Lynn. She does some of the older, like Tammy Wynette and those kind of things.
Yeah.
She does very well, and it kind of transports me back to when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And my mother had that kind of music playing in the house.
Right. And I feel like that's what so many people love about this, is the kind of taking them back.
Well, as a musician, you really. Somebody said to me one time, all musicians are narcissists.
It's rough.
And at first I got incredibly offended, and I thought,
Reasonable.
what the heck are you talking about? We all have egos.
Right.
It's just some of us keep them under control.
Yeah.
And I thought, and he looked at me, he says, well, why do you do it if you don't want people to applaud for you? Why do you do it if you don't want to be the center of attention at that moment? I said, well, you have a gift you want to give to people too. It doesn't necessarily mean that, you know. So to be able to see and hear what these people give to the audience
Yeah.
every week, the musicians,
Yeah.
that's a great band up there. Don't even let anybody kid you. That's a great band. They learn stuff on the fly at sound check. And as a musician, I know that that's not always easy to do.
And they make it look easy.
And
Yeah.
they're very good at what they do.
Yeah.
It's a very good group of people, and I'm glad I'm involved in it.
Yeah.